Hey, what's up? Let me put some light on here. It's kind of dark. Here we go. Let me turn this TV down. This is Larry, Mobile Enterprises, your professional phone wash service. All right, so what I'm doing today, just gonna kind of show you I'm on my way to a job. Going to detail a couple tractors this morning. But this is what I'm doing with some more sprayers. I'm building a couple other sprayers. So what I did was I cut off pump up sprayers, and why I did that is because when you put your acid through here, if you're doing, if you're spraying off your tanks or whatever, when you're doing your truck washing, these always, these will keep spraying, or this part right here will stick on you. It'll stick real bad, and it'll keep spraying, wasting your product all over the place. You don't want that, especially with the acid. So what I did was I cut this off here. See if I can make these sprayers last a little longer. And what I'm making are these. Got these from Home Depot. A little heavier dutier, a little steel there, a little brass on the inside, probably help it. We're gonna give them a shot. I got all brass pieces there, a little barb there, barb to, an inch hose, whatever the hose is here. And I'm gonna put it down in the tank. I got this idea from another guy off of YouTube. I forgot his name, but I'll try to send this video link. But what I like about these is, you can put the different, you can go flat, you can go mist on them, So I got two pump up sprayers. Plus, if you guys that follow me, seen my videos, seen all the rest of the sprayers that I've made. And then I'm also going with the old school BackPack. X-Jets got a video out there where they do the old school BackPack sprayer. And what happened was I called the number, and they quit doing the BackPack sprayer because somebody put some acid in one of these deals and it burned his back because it leaked on them. So once I get through building it, you'll see it, but I'm gonna put a piece of I got some memory foam from after I had my surgery. I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna cut some memory foam, and I got some Velcro straps coming here, and I'm gonna Velcro memory foam right here, so up against the person's back. So if it does leak, it's gonna come down the memory foam. Plus, I'm gonna have them wear, my high visibility plastic vest to kind of give it extra added protection. And then of course, you'll wear a jacket in the wintertime. But this is an extra sprayer for when, and you'll see how it works. I got a barb here. I cut the handle off. I'm not even gonna put the handle for the pump. We're just gonna go all fluid here. And then to keep the gun strapped down, I'm gonna run the hose that I'm gonna use. The wand that I'm gonna use. It's gonna be a short wand, of course. Gonna run it through here. Then I'm gonna run the length the hose through here, and then I'm gonna tighten it down. So it'll be the gun that I use for this roundup only. And then what it's gonna do is gonna keep the hose from sagging down. See, so you go in there, and then you go in there with the wand, and then you probably clamp it here and there, and it'll keep it from hanging, and you don't have to keep pulling it, And it'll be on his back, and then your BackPack sprayer, you can put your X-Jet on there. I'm going to use my foamers, see how that works. I also got another pump-up sprayer I'm building. This one's got a bigger orifice, bigger end on it. It's a 3-gallon sprayer that I'm building, and I'm just going to add a little extra hose to it, cut that, and add a little extra hose to it, make it a little longer, so you can get the top of those. If you're doing sleepers, you need to get the very top, or whatever you might be doing a house or whatnot. You want to put, you might have some rust on the house, and you don't want to put it through your big sprayer. You just put it through, a little pump-up sprayer to hit that rust real quick. And if the rust is kind of high up, you can use a longer pump-up sprayer to get that. So just kind of let you know my new little gadgets I'm putting together. This one I'm gonna try out today. These pump-up sprayers, I'll try to give you a review and let you know how those work. And then also with this I'm going to be using Saturday for one of my smaller accounts. Only use the BackPack for when I'm, if you're out on a job and you don't want to use, you don't want to waste a whole lot of water. So because if, let's say the job site doesn't have water where you can fill up. So what I do is I get these little sprayers, and I'll use, like, the sprayers that you've seen, and I'll use those on my foam balls to kind of save on the water, because it uses a lot less water when you're using your foam. So I can keep water in my tank, and I don't have to unreal, especially if the location doesn't have water. But they only have like a small fleet of maybe 10, 15 trucks. You can do that with my setup. I can do about 15 trucks with about 250 gallons of water or less, using my high pressure hot rinse and my backpacks or my roll around sprayers that I got. And actually, when I talked to the guy from the X-Jet that used to make these backpacks, they actually use a roll around versus a backpack, kind of like the roll around that I made up from that generator cart. So they were already ahead of me. But either way, so these are just some ideas on some sprayers. Like I said, got my house shoes on still, get ready to, feet all ashy. Get ready to head out and detail about 3 tractors and a real dirty cargo van. Make a little money this morning and then do my fleet work on the weekend. So there it is, guys. Comment, I'll let you know how it turns out. Subscribe at the bottom. All my pressure wash guys out there putting in work. Let's all be on the same team and continue to share ideas. So there it is. I'll let you know how it works.